Hello, St. Mary's. Our stewardship theme for this year is Tell Out My Soul, which comes from the Song of Mary in the Gospel of Luke, where Mary proclaims with great gratitude and joy all that God has done for her and all that God is about to do for us through Jesus. How Jesus came to lift up the lowly, to fill the hungry with good things, to guide us as we walk on his way of love. This season of stewardship is about focusing on that gratitude, that same gratitude that Mary had, we're encouraged to have as well. That our souls might also tell out what it is that God has done in our lives, how God is moving through us and with us, what we see in the world around us, in our own lives, in our actions and in our hearts, of God's goodness, of hope, of justice, and of mercy. It's so important to spend time thinking about these things because it trains us. It trains our eyes and our hearts to see God at work in our lives. It trains us to focus on gratitude, and it cultivates in us the kind of joy that we long to have, a joy that's rooted not in the circumstances of this life, but that is rooted in God's love for us and our participation in that action of God's love in the world. We encourage you to consider what it is that is coming out of your soul to be told, to share with others what it is that God is doing in your life, or where it is that you see that hope, that gratitude, that joy in our community, but also in your own heart and life. One of the activities that we have is this little library here in the courtyard where you'll be able to share spiritual books that have meant something to you. You can read more about it in our happenings, and there'll be other opportunities as well. We also encourage you to check out our social media feed for more information and ideas on this journey. If you're interested in giving to St. Mary's as an outpouring of that same joy and gratitude for what this community means to you, we encourage you to think prayerfully and consider what it is that God is calling you to give from a place of joy and gratitude. Not from a place of sensing that you have to or that it's painful to give, but rather from a place of feeling that what you give is an expression of that commitment and that joy that you feel. We'll be mailing out pledge cards. There'll be pledge cards available just through those red doors. And they're also, the easiest way I think to pledge is online on our stewardship page, where you can just click on the Give tab of our page and find your way to the stewardship page and sign up. Pledging is really about making a commitment for the following year so that we know how much that we might have in order to budget. But it's also a way of saying, yes, I'm committing myself to this particular community, to this place, and to this time, to walking together as the body of Christ, to working for that kingdom of love, mercy, and justice, particularly in this place and in this time. Thank you so much for all it is that you do to support this community, for the time, for the treasure, for the talent that you contribute to this community, not only to St. Mary's, but to the relationships in your life, to the people that you encounter, to your vocation, to all of the different parts of this world and this community that you are engaged in. Thank you for what you do to spread God's kingdom of love, justice, and mercy.